Rovinj i njegove ljepote oduvijek su privlačili umjetnike, znanstvenike i zanimljive ljude iz cijelog svijeta. Čine to i medijski djelatnici te njihovi gosti svake godine na Weekend Media festivalu. Među njima je prvi put i Manfred Spitzer, ugledni njemački znanstvenik i psihijatar, autor više bestsellera o epidemiji pametnih telefona i digitalnoj demenciji. Veliku pozornost izazvalo njegovo predavanje o štetnosti digitalne tehnologije.
Digital technology is for people who are productive and who use the technology as a tool to accomplish something. But what grown-ups can use very creatively is probably not the best way for kids and adolescents to spend their time on, and that's my major position. So I think that digital information technology is nothing for developing minds and developing brains, and I think we should protect our next generation from the worst effects.
Postavlja se logično pitanje, kontrolira li nas već digitalna tehnologija?
I wouldn't say that I'm controlled by digital information technology, even though I use a smartphone, I have a PC, I do a lot of work on these tools, but they are not in control of my life. But it just so happens that young people often complain that they have a lack of concentration, and they actually complain about a lack of control over their lives because they have to use these gadgets all the time to stay on top of everything, to stay connected with everybody else, etc. And that puts a lot of pressure on young people, which is one of the reasons I think they are suffering from it. And they know that, but they can hardly come out of this box of technology that's around them.
Djeca trebaju sazrijevati uz igru i učenje, a ne pred ekranima. Biste li svom djetetu dali alkohol? Ne trebate to činiti ni s pametnim telefonima, upozorava Spitzer.
We have to think about who benefits from the technology. And when you look at what happens these days, we are basically sacrificing the health and the education of our young generation for the profit of the richest companies on the globe. And they brainwash us constantly. It's digital is the future, digital is great, and digital is everything we need to do. But it's not.
Profesor Spitzer napravio je usporedbu s duhanskim lobijem, koji nas je, kaže, 50 godina uvjeravao da pušenje nije toliko štetno.
The digital lobby, which is the richest on this globe, you know, the tobacco lobby is that big. And they managed millions of dead people for their profit within half a century. I hope that the huge digital lobby will not be as successful as the smoke and the tobacco lobby, because it's to our detriment. And if you count the dead, there's more than with tobacco. I'm absolutely sure about this. If you add inactivity, short-sightedness, hypertension, diabetes, so the smartphone has replaced alcohol as the #1 cause of car accidents.
Ovaj znanstvenik svjetskog glasa i sam koristi digitalnu tehnologiju, no umjereno i sa svrhom.
Of course I use a smartphone. It tells me every week that I use it about 20 minutes per day. So that's that. And I use it only as a tool, not for entertainment, not for gaming, not for playing around, because I have no time to do so. And I use my computer a lot because I get work done on this machine. I write books or articles or whatever, or do data analysis, no matter what. So for me, these are just tools. And in fact, in my free time, I try not to use digital technology.
No unatoč svemu, Spitzer nije pesimist. Roditelji počinju shvaćati štetnost prekomjerne uporabe tehnologije, a polako to osvještavaju i mladi.
In fact, I get emails from kids who, found me on YouTube. Professor Spitzer, I just saw your talk. Amazing. You know what? I threw away my iPhone and you know what? I did so a fortnight ago. And I'm much happier for the last 14 days. Thanks a lot. You changed my life. I get these emails on a daily basis. So yes, things do change. Not on the large scale I would like them to change instantly, but what I do is not in vain. I know this by now, and I hope we'll get quicker on the changes that are needed.